What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kai, and welcome back to another video, man. Today we got sort of a news and update. We got another patch note, literally just came out minutes ago. I read a few bullet points, but I want to go through the whole thing with you guys because I kind of want to get my first reaction to everything and see what 2K has fixed thus far in this new patch note. So let's go ahead and take a look. I read the first couple lines of gameplay, but we'll dive deep into everything else because this is a long one. This is longer than any other patch note we've had so far, I believe. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So this update will come out tomorrow, but let's go ahead and dive right into it, man. So gameplay. The standing meter dunk will now properly use the standing dunk rating instead of driving dunk to determine the green window size. A lot of people has been complaining about that, and also the green window, and then just activating standing dunks in general. But the dunk meter logic has been updated to make the window size better reflect dunk difficulty. They fixed an issue in the on-ball steal system that forced the ball to yo-yo back to the previous ball hand midway through a crossover or behind the back move. Seen a lot of videos about that on Twitter. It was really glitchy, so I'm glad that they fixed that. They've improved foot planting to reduce unwanted out-of-bound violations when shooting near the sidelines. I'm glad that they went ahead and addressed that because been getting a lot of out-of-bound violations and not even trying to go out of bounds. So hopefully it's fixed completely. Now when blockers jump early and land on ball handlers or shooters, fouls will now be called 100% of the time. So you got to stay disciplined. Make sure you don't jump. Just pray that you jump at the right time. We got better shot coverage detection for open versus wide open. Okay, good, because definitely been seeing in some rec games where people have been shooting and it's saying wide open, but it's definitely been a contest. We got a slight buff to close shots, wide open jump shots, and limitless range badge. Okay, glad that they adjusted that because we already know until this point limitless range has not been doing anything between bronze and Hall of Fame, so we probably should see a big difference with that. They fixed an exploit that allows players to double dribble by alley-oop / fake passing to no one in 1v1 games. They've removed pass interceptions on right stick up as it was being abused for easy steals with no risk. They've updated the adrenaline system to account for successfully stopping post moves and no longer consume boost when driving directly toward the rim. They've changed the heat check and recharge player indicator icons to only display when relevant. I hope they do something for the takeover because like a lot of times I be having takeover and don't even realize it just because like it's so small in that top right corner. It's like I need a bigger notification or something. Like unless we get team take, then I have no idea when I get takeover because I don't even be looking. I be focused on playing and defense and everything else. They've limited the distance from which rebounds can branch to putbacks. They fixed an issue that was causing putbacks in mid-air jelly layups to be classified as cover when no defenders were nearby. They've improved the responsiveness of stopping when setting a screen, updated griefing logic to differentiate good versus bad full court shots and also account for players with high grades. They fixed excessive violations committed event from firing off multiple times incorrectly, good defensive possession incorrectly firing on free throws. Lazy defense now includes camping out of bounds and improved bad timeout logic for teammate grade. They've addressed a rare issue preventing players from being able to break out of certain pass animations. Okay, cool. So that's everything for the gameplay. We got more general. They've done preparations for season 2 launching on the 20th. We got numerous enhancements to the UI to improve the overall experience. We got continued updates and adjustments that have been made to improve face scan results and stability when using the My NBA 2K companion app. They fixed user reported issue that prevented certain previously equipped layup and dunk animations from being assigned when editing a player. They resolved the hang that could occur when editing tattoos in the create a player menu. I'm gonna skip some of these. Changing the unit of measurement will now function as intended. A lot of these are just regular general stuff. I was trying to see if it was anything like related to gameplay that would affect us in the city and park. We got some other changes that they've made and then some likeness updates for a bunch of players. Glad to see that they're updating a lot of players. Okay, here we go. City Pro and Rec and Theater. So we got many improvements to performance, stability, and visuals have been made to enhance the overall experience in the city. We're probably always going to have that in every single patch. They've made changes to reduce user reported latency during multiplayer games in the city. Squads are now able to chat when waiting on God next circles. Ooh, okay. Progression earned in Pro-Am and starting 5 games will now be retained if the opposing player leaves the game. You got the visuals on the Elite Court status menu have been improved so that all courts are more easily readable. Glad they fixed that. Custom shoes will now appear in the rec clothing category as intended. I know some people have been saying that the shoes just weren't there to be able to change them in the rec and it just stopped at socks. Stats will now properly appear on the team matchup overlay when playing Pro-Am games. The get on / get off animations for various vehicles have been sped up. They fixed a rare issue that could cause the loading icon to appear indefinitely when in the city. Okay, cool. They've resolved a rare timing issue that could cause players to show up as invisible after accepting the invite. Players appearing on the social menu can now be directly joined when in an available state. The social menu can now be used when waiting on God Next circles. Okay. Social notifications will no longer appear when playing in games in the city. Look 1 and Look 2 can now be switched between as expected in the clothes menu. They've resolved an issue that could cause default clothing items to override equipped ones. They fixed a rare issue in the tattoo parlor that prevented clothes from being removed, hindering placement. The heat check and recharge reward boost will now be properly applied in non-NBA games. Affiliation specific rewards are now properly removed from a player's inventory when transferring to the opposing one. Players will now be removed from starting 5 games when idling for too long. The win streak count will now appear correctly during the post-game recap sequence after games in the city. The player matchup screen in rec games will now correctly show the 4 best attributes for each player. Okay, nice little touch. The difficulty of the initial street ball opponents have been lowered. They've also resolved the hang when quitting a street ball game during an action replay, and they've addressed a functionality issue that could occur with the street ball player select menu after losing a rematched game. We got some Mamba moment stuff, and then we got a lot of my career quest progression updates. They've done multiple fixes and adjustments to improve the overall quest experience and ensure proper progression and quest completion throughout the mode. They've done various tuning adjustments, and fixes have been made to optimize content related record-breaking performances in the Rise Up the GOAT tier list. They've resolved a rare issue that caused rebirth and certain badge perk rewards to not be unlocked as expected. They fixed some tracking issues with quests shared across multiple saves. The Art of Shooting Gym will now remain open for practice after the current drill has been completed. Am I tripping, or has the Art of Shooting Gym always been open? Or do they mean we'll be able to do drills? Because I thought it was already always open. The Brickley Gym I know has been closed, but with the Art of Shooting Gym, whenever I get on, it's open, but you just can't do drills every day. They've updated the starting requirements for the Brickley and Art of Shooting quests so they unlock more easily for all types of players. Many improvements have been made to social media messaging to ensure accuracy and proper frequency, and I'm gonna skim through some of these and see what all applies to us, like in the city. The Overdrive quest will now properly track silver badges that were previously unlocked via rebirth. Takeover perk quest givers will now properly appear at their street ball court locations in all expected cases. They fixed a rare hang when exiting the animation store menu. Additional signature shoes created beyond the first one in my career should now correctly appear in the closet. They've resolved an issue that could prevent the free throw golf drill from being completed in the team practice facility. They fixed an issue that could cause the score to incorrectly become negative in the 3-point challenge drill in the team practice facility. They resolved a rare hang that could occur when a trainer is retrieving a ball in the team practice facility, Art of Shooting Gym, or the Brickley Gym. They fixed a rare camera issue that could cause my player to become invisible in the team practice facility. Many updates have been made to the NPCs in all NBA arenas as we continue to enhance the general atmosphere before, during, and after games. And then they've resolved some camera issues that could occur in NBA games if played directly after a street ball game. We got some My Team updates, and then ending it off with my NBA and the W. So if you guys want to pause, stop, and read the full report, you can. But that's everything we got so far, man. But let me know your thoughts on NBA 2K24 so far. Is 2K killing the game right now, or are there a few things that could be fixed to make this one of the best 2Ks that we've had in a long while? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a sub and leave a like down below. Be sure to stay safe out here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.